What's happening, Donkheads? We've made it. We're on the last part of the series. Before we get started on the mastering part, I just want to show you a little bit what I've made for the beginning. So let's hear what I've done. So you know how it all sounds. If you don't know what it sounds like, go to the last videos. So it's all ready for mastering now. So you save it by putting it onto a WAV. Pre-master, just call it pre-master or something like that. I already had one done from before. And then I've dividend off on this stage. You want your resampling at the highest point for maximum quality. Hold on a minute. I've left a limiter on as well. Take the limiter off, and what you want to have on your track, you want to have a bit of headroom before you master. So if you go to the loudest part of your track, look how loud it is without any limiter plugins or anything on the master channel. So let's hear it. You want to have it at least -3 dB, I think, just like that was then. Because you need a bit of headroom to master, because if you just have it on like 0 dB or even higher than that, which you definitely don't want, you're just going to clip and you're going to have distortion all over the bloody gaff. So if you look online, no matter who tells you that, you always need headroom. So make sure you have that before you master, before you save it down. So save as once you've got your headroom. WAV, I've already got it called pre-master on there. Make sure ditherin's off at this point. Make sure your resampling is as high as it can go for maximum quality. And then press start, bounce it down to a WAV, and then I'll see you in a minute. Boom, and we're back. Right, in your new project, make sure you're on 1 foot, well, whatever BPM you were working on, make sure it's the same. Put your WAV in, put it to a channel. I've already got all these loaded up, but I'm going to go through each bit now with you. So, the first part that I like to do is I like to compress it, because I didn't do that on the mixer channel when we were making a track. So, you want to bring it down, you want to tighten it up a bit. You don't want it on too much. I just have it on 2.1 ratio. I'll have that on a rate of 1. I'll have the release very quick, and a slow attack. I could even have it on 10 if I wanted, but I'll just have it on slow. And it just tightens it up a bit. So let's hear that now. Oh yeah, see the headroom I've left. If you have a look here, there's, I don't know what this part is, but it won't affect it really. It'll just get squashed anyway. But ideally, that's what you need. You need a bit of headroom to work with. So let's play it a little bit with the compressor on. So that just tightens it all up a bit. The next part is you want an EQ to take away at 20 hertz. You don't want anything on that really. And right at the end, what humans can't hear anyway, I don't think, you can take that off as well. Because it does help with gain staging, so I believe. So that's what I do with one of them EQs anyway. And then I add another EQ. Now this one is from Brainworks. It's from a bundle package. It's digital V3. Now on this one, I could have done this with the Pro Q3 to make everything mono, but I like doing it with this one. So you can just type. I like to do it at 150 hertz, and it just makes everything below 150 mono, and that's what you want for a nice clean low end through club speakers and stuff like that. Some people advise doing 250, other people do 100. I like to do 150. And then you just add a little bit of gain here and there. So let's hear it. You don't want to do too much. Just little subtle things makes a big difference in the mastering stage. If you feel like it needs a lot, then go back to your track and do it in there, because mastering isn't a magic tool. It'll make a bad mix sound still okay. It won't sound good, but it'll make a good mix sound great. So have your mix sounding good before you master. That's what I've learned anyway. That's what everyone tells you. So I've got Soothe 2 as well. That just takes away the harsh high end of the track you don't want. So that's it. It does do a difference. You don't want too much of it though. And then next, I've got a Waves Puketek EQ. This is going to boost the mid-range a little bit at 3000 hertz, kilohertz, or whatever it's called. It's like the upper mids of your track. So let's say it's a really good EQ, this actually. So let's hear what it sounds like. Right, so let's give it a boosted 3. What else? I've got a FabFilter Pro MB. Now this is just boosting it a little tiny bit in every frequency range. And I use a preset called EZM Master. I put that to 100 hertz. Hold on. Because that's my low end. That's what I like to have it on, 100 hertz. And what the good thing about this, you can just solo part of your track. So let's hear it. Let me just loop my track. Hold on. Right. Let's loop that and learn what it sounds like. So I like the sound of that. You don't want to do too much on your mastering stage, like I said before. I don't like taking away either on the mastering stage. So if you feel like you need to decrease something or whatever, then go back into your mix and then do it in there, and then come back to your mastering stage. And then if it needs any more, you can boost it in here. Another thing you could do as well to brighten that up is to just lift this up here. It also gives it a little boost in the very low part and the very high part of the track. So next, a little bit of saturation. I like to just go for a subtle saturation in the mastering part. Let's hear it. It hardly does much, but it does do something. Just very subtle, like it says, it's a subtle saturation. Right, now next I have a K clipper. Now, I have it at minus 0.1 dB, the ceiling. So anything, it won't go any higher than minus 0.1 dB, no matter what. So let's hear it. Now that prepares it for the next stage, which is the limiting stage. Now I use two limiters on my master. It just takes the edge off one of them. One of them acts as a little, just so it's not too much on the last limiter, which does all the lifting up of your track. So that's it. And on my master channel now, I've got span just to check the how it looks. So that's it. Let's see it. Now that's indicating there that my high end's a little bit too loud. So if I go to there and bring it down a bit, it should bring it a bit more level with the low end. So let's get span on the go as well. How's this? So I can see it a bit more. Let's make it a bit thingy. That doesn't go any smaller. Right, okay. Let's hear it. That's as close as I'm getting, I think. This bloody thing keeps falling, right? And you have to make sure it sounds good as well. Now, this is where I turn it up as loud as I want it now. I use FabFilter Pro L2, a preset EDM punchy, and I make sure it's on minus 0.1. Like the K clip, and I do that as well with this one as well. I forgot to mention, say minus 0.1, so it's like minus 0.10 or whatever. Right, now this is going to turn the track up now, and I've got a BX meter. Yeah, so I've got a Julian loudness meter as well, which is free, so it's going to tell you how loud your track is. So let's play it. Now that sounds loud enough to me, because I don't like having mine dead loud, because it takes away the dynamics of the track. You could smash it right into the limiters and all that and make it dead loud, but it squashes the track. So it's like, say something like that, and then there's the ceiling. It's getting pushed into the ceiling, and what the limiter's doing, it's going down, like squashing it. And it's squashing your sounds of your track. So that's how I master my music. I mean, it might not be right, but that's how I do it. So that's it. That's all I can show you, I think. I've started from the very beginning of the track. There was nothing on the track whatsoever. Open page, blank canvas. And now we're at the mastering stage, what I do. So I've showed you well, probably not showed you everything. I will be doing more little videos, maybe not as in depth as this, because I've literally made a full track for you. I think I'll be doing some very beginner ones, because I've had some inboxes saying, can you show me how to do this or do that? So I'll probably do a little bit of beginner videos as well. That's it. I mean, thanks for watching. I hope you have learned something as well. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, like I've said in the other ones. that's it. I hope you have liked it. I've been nervous doing these. It's been a task. It's been very hard. Never done anything like this before, like I said in my last video. So I appreciate the support as well I've been getting. I've got a podcast coming out soon, which I have announced. I've got Joe Taylor and Waynio on the first one as my guests. So I'm going to sit them down. I'm going to ask them awkward questions and stuff like that. It'll be fun. So I hope you can tune into that. It will be getting streamed live on my Facebook, YouTube, and my new Twitch account as well. All the links will be in the description of all my videos anyway if you want to follow me on any of them. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next videos whenever I make it. Thanks a lot.